Wall Street Memes Casino.
I'm fine.
And Sportsbook.
KUGAN CASSIUS IFLTV here with the legend that is Tony Bellew.
Said legend.
You mate.
No, not me, mate, definitely not. But what's happening?
Listen, I'm not going to drive you mad, but I'm going to go for a few things. Let's start with that. 36 seconds.
Yeah.
The referee did the right thing at time.
100%. I said in the pre-fight build-up, this is going to be over inside 2 rounds, and then I walked over to Jamie and said, this isn't going past 1. So, brutal finish. This is what happens when guys who aren't genuine heavyweights go in with genuine heavyweights. This is weight classes for a reason.
You weren't talking about yourself then, was you?
Why? No heavyweights knocked me out.
Absolutely not.
2 fights a heavyweight, mate. 2 victories.
I was joking. I was actually joking.
The former heavyweight champion in the world, if you forgot.
I was at all them fights. I was at all your fights. What now for Johnny Fisher? Like, how far can we expect to see Johnny Fisher go now? Because he's at that weird kind of stage where there's a lot of the top elite level fighters he's probably not ready for. But
I've just been saying live on air before, make this place your home. Make this place what Ricky Hatton made the MEN, a hostile, horrible place for your opponents to come. Fill this every time and stay around this level. I think the winner of Dakers and Adelaide is a fair fight. I think that's a good one. Come here, fill this, and then let's win a British title and defend it a few times. Why do you need to? He's a baby in heavyweight division terms. He's young, he's powerful. What I will say is no one's going to blow Johnny Fisher away. No one.
He's got a good boxing brain as well, hasn't he?
He's got a brain, he's athletic, he's mobile, and he can fucking punch. So he's a problem, but he could get undone if he's rushed too soon. I don't think he's ready for a Fabio Wardley. I don't think he's ready for... I don't think he's ready for that level yet. You know, a Fabio Wardley, a Fraser Clark. I don't think they're ready for that level. Not just yet, but I do think he's ready for Adelaide or Dakers. So I think that's clear to see.
Let's talk about England. I was obviously right behind you.
Yeah.
Listen,
Pickford,
obviously 1-0 down. Pickford and Saka as well. Give Saka his props.
Saka, listen, I've always said that. I got asked the question a few months ago, sorry, is he world class? Absolutely. Kyle Saka is a world class football player. No, not even a doubt in my mind. Quality player. I don't think there is an England international who was on that pitch today who you couldn't say is a world class player. They're all world class players. That's why they're in the Premier League, the best league in the world. That's why they're playing for for England. So they're all brilliant. But at the end of the day, Jordan Pickford, saviour of the show again.
We saw how happy you were when he made that save. Yeah.
I'm over the moon for him. He works so hard. He puts himself through it. He dedicates his life to football. Fair play to him. Well done. Jordan Pickford, you legend.
Netherlands next week. They can do that surely, can't they?
We'll beat the Dutch.
Tough team, obviously, but...
Very good team. Some exceptional players. The Kopite's having a great tournament, isn't he? The kid up front, his name again. The forward for the Dutch. Liverpool player. Yeah, but he's doing really well. He's playing really, really well. So, yeah, but I think we'll have more than enough. If anyone comes to attack us, they're going to have a problem because we will catch it on the break. It's just, how does he set us up? I think the only bad thing I can say about England is Jared Brantwaite not being there is criminal. You've got a left-sided centre-half with double the amount of clean sheets that any other defender in the squad's got. So, you had 2 defenders who've got 12 and 13 clean sheets each. Is Jared Brantwaite, James Tarkowski. Tarkowski's got 13. The closest person to them with 6 clean sheets is John Stones, and then 5 with Gay. Why have you not got James Tarkowski there, but you've got Lewis Dunk? And that's no disrespect to Lewis Dunk. Lewis Dunk's a fantastic footballer, but you are insane not to have a naturally left-footed, the best record in any centre-half in the country in Jared Brantwaite not there. It's madness. I get the Tarky one, because he's never been really part of the squad, but I can't for the life of me understand the Jared Brantwaite one. But it is what it is. Listen, if Gareth Southgate wins the Euros, he's right on everything he's done. No one can question that. But if he loses, if he doesn't win these Euros, he's in for a lot of flack.
Right. 2 questions about asking one.
More than 2 minutes that long.
No, right, okay. First of all,
yeah.
What chance to give Daniel Dubois against Anthony Joshua?
10% chance. No, that's being unfair. 80-20. No. 80-20 in Anthony Joshua's favour. And the reason I say that, I don't just say that because I know Josh. I think Daniel's a brilliant fighter. He proved me completely wrong against Filip Hrgović. I thought he was phenomenal. But let's just weigh it up and what each fight is good at. Everything that Daniel Dubois is good at, Anthony Joshua's just a bit better at. So he's a bit quicker. He's a fair bit stronger. Technically, he's ahead of him. His punch, the only thing I can say that he matches Josh on is his engine and work rate. He might have that slight advantage with the engine, but he only has that advantage because he punches not as hard as Josh, so the fights go longer, so he can show you his engine. Josh doesn't really get into fights that go long unless you're fighting the best heavyweight in the world, which we all know now is Alexander Usyk. So Josh just usually smokes you, or he doesn't really do 12 rounds. So I just think Daniel Dubois is a brilliant fight. He's proven me wrong on a couple of occasions now, but ultimately you cannot take 45 right hands and still be standing like he did against Filipovic. He took 45 right hands in the first 5 rounds. You can't take 10 right hands off Anthony Joshua without waking up. That's not going to happen. So just you'll see. I told you all what would happen with Ngannou and Josh, because it's one thing getting hit by one fight, it's another thing getting hit by a genuine puncher. And when I say genuine puncher, that's what Anthony Joshua is. He is genuinely one of the biggest punchers the heavyweight division's seen in years, in decades. And when he cops you clean, you just go night-night. Night-night.
Tony, what have you made of this situation with Froch and AJ?
It's just Carl blowing out here, really. It's just Carl.
Is it a situation or not really?
Is it really a situation? Do you really think it's going to pop up if they see each
I'm
other?
just saying, well, I don't know, you tell me, you're the fighter.
You're the reporter, you
I
interview
don't know.
both of them, you know them both. So do you really genuinely believe it's going to pop up if they see each other?
I think in today, if they saw each other, there's a possibility of it, yeah, I don't.
Okay, I don't, but okay. I just think Carl's basically been silenced by every media outlet, and I just don't get it. I mean, yeah, I just don't get it. I don't know why. I mean, I just don't get why he's done it. And I know Carl's my mate. I've known Carl a long time, and I know Josh me mate. So there's no point in me taking sides. There's no real side to take. I just don't get the angle Carl's coming from. We go down the atmosphere in Saudi Arabia. Carl knows, and I'm telling Carl right now, he knows. If you were boxing when Saudi were around, you wouldn't give a shit about atmosphere. You care about getting paid, as I do. Why talk about atmosphere? Atmosphere is not feeding the kids, mate. Atmosphere doesn't do anything besides give a few good memories. But when all the memories are gone and you're sitting at home, are we going to sit there and go, do you know what, I'm going to have to phone the gas board, I'm going to have to phone the council tax and tell them, did you not see the atmosphere at my Wembley fight? Or am I going to go, I got paid 10 million or 1 million, and it doesn't make sense. I'll take the 10 million and the atmosphere not being great, or you take the 1 million and the house is rocking. Don't be ridiculous. And I gain nothing from this. I don't gain anything at all. I'm not on anyone's payroll. What His Excellency has done, Turki Al-Sheikh, is take boxing back to the top of the food chain in combat sports. That's what he's done. He's made boxing great again, and no one can tell me any different. The big fights are happening because of one person and one person only, and that's His Excellency Turki Al-Sheikh. I don't want to hear about atmospheres, pathetic, ridiculous. All as I care about, and I'm not going to. And I've been to Saudi Arabia. The atmosphere at the Day of Reckoning was fantastic. It was
Fury Usyk, that atmosphere was very good.
For Fury Usyk, but the Day of Reckoning, the atmosphere was sound. There was screaming, shouting, bawling. I'm not going to say the atmosphere was great the first time, because it was just normal. But I've been in places like this and the atmosphere's dead when an upset happens. I've been there watching Josh Wallington in the best atmosphere place I've ever seen, and it's been silent because the crowd silence people. So I've been there and seen that. So at the end of the day, why detract from the fighters? The fighters are earning record pay-per-view number, record money figures. That's what the fighters earn. Goodall, always my favourite.
Legend.
Absolute legend. Come here, lad.
All right, son.
How are you, mate?
Yeah,
You're
great.
okay?
Right.
Without boxing, without the game, without this man, the game wouldn't exist. So yeah, listen, it's the fighters are in record paydays. They're making the best money they've made, and that's because boxing's happening in Saudi Arabia. It's the exact same as what Vegas done years ago. It's the exact same as Madison Square Garden done when that place was built. Every place has its time. The sport is benefiting by what's happening in Saudi Arabia. And understand what I've just said. I don't gain anything from this. I'm just stating facts. So the big fights are happening because of his excellency. Fair play, lad. Well done. You've done amazing.
Last one before I let you go.
Yeah.
Do you see a way that Tyson...
Well over 2 minutes this,
I
you
know.
know. Fucking well
You know
over 2
the way we
minutes.
do stuff.
Yeah, of course you can. We do it every single time.
All right, mate. Do you see a way that Tyson Fury can beat
Of course I do.
Usyk?
Of course I can. When you're 19 stone and 6'6" or 7, 8, 9, whatever he says he is, of course he can. Mate, if I was 6'9" and was 20 stone, I'd fucking invade Russia. Never mind fight. So, of course he
Because
can.
last time I spoke to you, you said that you still believe Usyk will beat him.
I
But
do still believe
but
that. That's my
yeah.
opinion, but it doesn't mean to say he can't, Kugan. We all seen him hit Usyk. That's the first time I've seen Usyk hit to the chin. I've touched Usyk, I've seen him hit, I've seen him momentarily dazed. That's the first time I've genuinely seen him shook to his boots. But then, what does he do the next round? Comes back and puts it on you. Because that's the champion he is. You can't deny. Alexander Usyk is the greatest fighter, big fighter of his whole era. Just the way it is. Just, unfortunately, I only know too well. Because he knocked fuck out of me as well. So, just state it how it is. The kid's simply amazing. He is what he is, what I say he is. So, but can Tyson Fury win? Absolutely. Like I said, that big, that heavy, that good, which he is good. Tyson Fury's a world-class fighter. He's an elite level fighter, to be fair. But he's coming up against a style that he can't really figure out, and a style that he's always going to struggle with. And let me just tell you, that weren't the best version of Alexander Usyk, because the best version of Alexander Usyk will go on the back foot. This guy walked forward all night with his hands up. That ain't the Alexander Usyk I had to fucking face. If this guy goes on the back foot, you ain't landing a glove on him. But he chose to walk you down and bully you. He tried to beat you in a way that no one foreseen. And he gave you notice. Because all week he kept saying, I will not leave you alone. I will not leave. Listen to what he says before you fight next time. I wish I'd have fucking listened, but he claimed he couldn't speak English. He conned the bollocks off me, you did. But that's why he's a legend. That's why he's a legend. And that's why he's good at what he does. So that's 10 minutes.
Well,
so you know, you said 2 minutes.
No, I know, but I just...
Took the piss as usual. You got a new sponsor? What's this one? That prize guy? Big chips? That poker? Ooh, you playing poker now,
No,
Coops?
it's a competition-based one, but the prize guy... They're sponsoring quite a few people at the minute.
That's a bull as well. I can play a bit of poker. I've got a decent poker face.
Much appreciate your time. Thank you very much, as always. I don't want to anger you anymore. I never anger you anyway. But a pleasure to see you as always.
Husky voice, what have you been doing?
I lost my voice 2 weeks ago.
What was you doing?
Walking down the street. I don't fucking know.
Just
I know.
walk down the street and start shouting at people?
Yeah.
Hard case.
Yeah.
Hard case.
Down Toxteth.
Yeah, okay, well.
No, I wasn't. By the way, I wasn't in Toxteth, no.
You wasn't giving it the big one anyway. No. In the northwest.
I'm not that way.
You London boys don't
Cougie
come up our
Bear.
way.
I'm just Cougie Bear.
Mates, you saw them fucking fairies don't come up our way and do
It's
anything.
like you're retired. Like if you really want to go, like.
Oh, listen, we can go right now. If you want to
Absolutely. Wait. Oh, dump me. Oh, dump me. Oh, you little bitch. Let me jab you in the stomach now. See, I didn't have to touch
you with
you.
me fingers, you stupid clown behavior.
Love you, Tony
Always a
Bellew.
pleasure. Come
God
here.
bless you. Thank you.
Stay out of trouble.
Thank you.
Keep tuning in to IFLTV. Oh. Obviously, they've even got brand new sponsors now. Look at this. That prize guy, some bull who's on some kind of
Wall Street memes.
Wall Street memes. And then you've always got We Film Stuff, IFLTV. Don't miss out.
What we do.
Lovely.
Just send me money in the post.
Absolutely.
Wall Street Memes Casino
I'm fine.
and Sportsbook.